Good evening, everyone. This is Susan Campfield with SueStampfield.com. I can't even talk. This is not good. Welcome to my stamp room. Come on in. We're going to create together. We're going to relax. I'm a little tired. Can you tell? I'm so glad that you're here with me. We're just going to have fun. We're going to create. I want to thank you so much for making and sending handmade cards. You are making the world a kinder place. Every single card that you send out, those paper hugs are doing so much. You are all amazing. Thank you for all that you do. I'm hoping this video will help spark some creativity so that you can get a creative idea and make and send even more cards to make even more people happy and spread more kindness. So thank you so much. I do want to tell you that I send out free project sheet emails. One went out today. Let me know in the comments if you got today's project sheet email. I'm going to pop over here so I can see the comments. Oh, I can use my buttons. I got to use my buttons. If you're not currently subscribed to my free project sheets, you can go to SueStampfield.com, click on subscribe. I send them out about twice a month. So that you know what to expect. And as I said, one just went out today. Now, when you sign up, you're going to get an email with some freebies right away. Past project sheets will come into your inbox, including the one that went out today. And we're going to do that same fun card tonight. It's called the Accordion Gatefold card. And we're going to do it tonight again with some different products. So yay, I'm excited. I hope you'll help me design this because don't really know what it's going to look like right now. So we'll figure it out together. I have no doubt you guys have the best ideas. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to just take that down. There we go. Let's go to oh, I'm a messy crafter. So make sure you've got a beverage. I have, well, right now all I have in here is ice, but I have some sparkling water tonight. I'm changing it up. This is Waterloo Orange Vanilla. Let's give it a pop here. And I should have opened it before I started, but it's been busy today. So let's just, yummy, yummy, yummy. Busy day today because Stampin' Up! Just dropped some brand new celebration choices today. 11 new options when you place a $60 order. So how cool is that? I'm going to put this can over there so I don't spill it all over our card. And then also today there were a couple new kits. And some new last chance. They're retiring some more product, and they put it on sale. So there's some good deals out there in the last chance area of the website. Let's dive in and let's make a card. I'm going to show you the fold that we're making here. Click the correct button. Excellent. Okay, so in Saturday night's video, we made this accordion gatefold card. This is the one that the project sheet went out for today. Oh, it opens up like that. It's a real wow. It beautifully stands for display. Now these flaps are connected. So you can see this inside. Well, you'll see it when I make it. There's some little tabs in there that so these are secured to the outside so that when you stand it up, it displays nicely. This one is with the beautiful butterfly dies, the Starstruck embossing folder, which is a celebration freebie. Now, Stampin' Up!, like I said, just added some more celebration freebies, and the beautiful butterfly stamp set is now a freebie. And the Bloom Impressions paper, another freebie. So lots of free options on this one. This is the card that inspired me. This is made by demonstrator Carol Helms. I think she's a demonstrator. She's a regular viewer. Hey, Carol, if you're out there watching. She sent me this gorgeous Christmas card. Absolutely stunning with the season of green and gold. And that's what inspired me to make this fold. Now, hers is a little bit different. Hers has the tab, but it's actually part of the card base. So she did a longer than normal card base and then used a paper trimmer to cut halfway down. Well, not halfway, cut part down, and then cut that bit off to leave the tab. I sometimes struggle with that technique to get it, like I'm really picky about getting it perfectly even and smooth. So I decided to do separate tabs and that did work well. So that's what's in the project sheet. But thank you, Carol, for inspiring us. If you want to learn how to do this tab part, I did find a video online from Dawn Griffith with the accordion gatefold card done in that style where you make the base longer and cut with the cut partially with a paper trimmer is what I'm trying to see. So, oh, Maria needs a fun fold. She thinks she's going to use this one. All right, Maria, let's see if we can inspire you. So tonight we're going to make it again, but this time we're going to change it up with some different products. So many, oh my gosh, I'm like, I look over and I see like this one that we made on a recent video, and I'm like, oh, we could use this stuff. But I was actually planning, or like, oh wait, we could use, okay, so this one, I gotta tell you, this paper, which we used in the last 2 videos ago, is that right? When we made, not this card, when we made Mary's card. This was our wonderful moderator, Mary Nass, sent me this card, and so we copied it. On the video, we made this one, and then after the video, I made this one. This paper is called Serene Love. It showed up on the last chance list today, and it's on sale. So check it out. Lots of good deals. Just go to SueStampfield.com, click on shopping, and then go to the Stampin' Up! Website, and it will click on specials, and you'll see the last chance products. All right, so this one I would like to use, my plan was to use the Mixed Media Florals suite of products. So in particular, I'm thinking the mixed labels and the paper. Now we've used this a couple times. We did this puzzle card video. Do you guys remember that one? And we used the designer paper to make this one, and we used the stamps to make this one. That was from the mixed floral stamps. And this one was just the paper with the, I guess both of them used the mixed label dies, mixed labels bundle. This time, I think we'll use the paper. Now, I made it, so every month I have a class, and it is called Crafternoon. And anyone who places a $50 order before tax and shipping with me with Stampin' Up! Product in my online store gets a packet in the mail to make the card with me during the video, and it's a unique fun fold. I love to make up fun fold cards. In fact, the February Crafternoon is coming on February 15th. So if you placed an order last month, your packets will be going out at the end of this week. So last month in January, we had the side tower pop-up card. So it folds flat to go in an envelope, pops up to stand for display. You put the sentiment on the back. This is the one that people got the packet to make. And then I did, of course, as always, I do a bunch of alternates designs. And this one uses the Mixed Media Florals. And I really love this color combination. It's just so vivid. And so we're gonna see if we can use this kind of color combination. And we might change our minds. It's happened before. It'll happen again. And we might go with different patterns. But I'm kind of thinking, all right, so let's see if we can do it, guys. Let's dive in. Oh, where are we diving, Susan? I do not know. Let's start. Okay, there's a lot of pieces on this card, but trust me, it's going to be awesome. So let's start actually with some designer paper, because I was kind of thinking of something similar to this, but I always like to sort of lay it out and see how it looks before I commit. Are you guys like that too when you're making a card? You just kind of like, let me just lay this out and see if I'm gonna like it. This is the Mixed Media Florals, and where's the other? Come on, I just had it in my hand. Seriously, is it under? No. Okay, this is where I'm talking about being a messy crafter and losing stuff. There's this one, which actually, that's actually kind of pretty. So we're picking up on the little bit of blue in there with this blue watercolor. The other side of this one is that beautiful floral that we used on that one card. This I just don't think will, because it's only a partial, I don't think this will work as well with this type of card layout. So, but this side sure would. So that is an option. Let me find the one I was thinking. Here it is. Found it. Now, so this one, but I was actually thinking of using this side. These are the two that I used on this card. So let's play around with that, see what we think about that. Now this particular bundle, let me grab this. In case you're like, I don't remember seeing that in the mini catalog. It's not in the mini catalog. There's a bunch more products online. Just go to StampinUp.com. And they're called online exclusives, and there's a whole bunch more. This came out as an online exclusive in January, and it's super cool. January, right guys? I think so. I don't remember. Anyway, very recently. Yeah, January 7th. Okay, let's start cutting. Oh, I'm ready to commit. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna start by, instead of cutting the card base first, I'm actually gonna cut the designer paper because, take a drink. Oh, I didn't take a drink. Take a sip, everyone. Let me know what's in your cup. Did you tell me what was in your cup? Oh, that's so tasty. Here's my dilemma on why I'm talking about cutting the designer paper before I cut the card base and this middle part. By the way, if you did I tell you if you subscribe to this, I have this now as part of the welcome, so you'll get this right in your inbox, the project sheet for this one. I'm debating if I want to do a black card base or not, which is why I need to make my decision, because if I go with the blue, then I'm going to do white. So, and we can incorporate a little bit of Poppy Parade and black, so we have that extra little pop of color, which would be super fun. I'm just saying, be super fun. And then you can add this in as your alternate design. So I'm going to ask you guys, which way do you want me to go tonight? Do you want me to go with the black? Or do you want me to go with the white, which would be the blue and this probably the same floral? So let me know, white or black, in the comments, and we will be off to the races. Not saying I won't change my mind. It's happened before. While you guys are voting, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one because I do know I'm going to use this probably regardless. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh no, Carol Helm's computer died, but she's on her iPad. So hi, Carol. Thanks again for inspiring us with this card. We sure appreciate you. Okay. Oh, you guys are liking the black idea. Yep. It's black and Poppy Parade. It's just like such a wow, right? I'm stalling because I'm trying to find. All right, front gatefold, that's what we want to cut first. And there's two of those, 2 by 5 3/8. And this paper is directional, so I want the long, the 5 3/8 to be here. The 2 is the width, okay? So let's go. Hey, and it will match my nails, you know, so there's that. So important, right? All right, so 5 3/8, black and red. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and cut this. There we go. Fantastic. All right, we do have a few votes for the white and the blue, but majority are saying go with the black and red. All right, let's do it. So we're going to cut this one at 2 5/8, and we need a second one that is 2 5/8. Now in Saturday night's video for this card, I had everything already cut. This one, you'll just need to be a little patient with me. And then we're going to go ahead and let's cut the, I'm going to use this on the inside as well, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that now. This is 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. Is that what I want to do? I'm not sure yet. I'm going to hold off on that. Okay, we're decided on the black. Let's stop cutting this and go cut our card base. All right, so I've got I've got 2 pieces of black here. I'm going to cut one at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. This is going to form the base of the card, and by the base of the card, I mean this bit here. Okay, the base. So I can now make, that's basically cutting this in half. I can now make 2 of these cards. I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to score this at 2 1/8, 2 1/8. There we go. And 6 3/8. Let me pull out the ruler on the side and slide this over. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. I'm not sure if that's right. I'm going to flip it around because my 6 3/8 is kind of right here on this grayed out part, and I kind of can see it, but I don't trust it. So it's basically 2 1/8 in from each end, so you can do it either way. So I'm going to flip it around. If I was using my Simply scoring tool, I would do that. I'm just going to double check. So my inside section should now be 4 1/4, and it is. So hooray, that's done. Next up, we're going to cut the accordion piece. I am going to do the accordion piece also in black. I do like the cohesiveness of the accordion piece being the same color as the card base. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to just stamp a greeting on the black unless I emboss it in white, which would look cool. But I'll need to put a white layer in there for that, and we can do that, right? All right, so we're going to cut this one. This one is 3 inches by 10 5/8. So I'm going to go in here. I am so good at using every inch of space that you give me. Oh, I tell you, even if I had if my craft room was the size of a football field, and oh my gosh, can you imagine how much stuff I would lose then? I would still not have enough space because I pile everything on top of each other. All right, so this is 3 inches by 10 5/8, I believe I said. Let's cut that. Got my designer paper covering up my instructions. That is not a good idea, Sue. All right, there we go. So got that cut, and we're going to go ahead and score that. Now I could get another one out of this same sheet too, so I could be doing more. So Debbie's excited about the red and black. She thinks it's going to be stunning. I hope so, Debbie. I'm excited too. We'll find out, right? Okay, we're going to score this one at 2 1/8. Oh, why did I close that? Susan, I need it. All right, 2 1/8. I think on Saturday's video I used the scoreboard, which is a little bit easier to see, the Simply scoring tool. So 2 1/8, and then I'm going to slide this to 4 1/4 and score again. And I'm going to slide this to 6 3/8. There's that problem one again. I don't trust myself. I'm going to flip it around and come in from this end. 2 1/8, 2 1/8. And 4 1/4. Oh, there's my stomach growling. Gosh, you guys probably heard that. My husband is making sloppy joes for us tonight. We tend to eat late on video nights because I'm hanging out with you guys, and my husband often works late. So, all right, we've got. Oh, this is so exciting! I'm so excited. All right, we're picking up all sorts of little bits here. Okay, so we've got our card base, and Mary is dropping our dimensions here. I'm just going to put those on the screen. So this is the accordion piece. Thank you so much, Mary, that we just scored. And let me roll back here, and the card base is right here. This is the card base, okay? Fantastic. All right, we are in good shape, I think. I need to cut 2 little connector pieces. So I've got this piece right here. I'm just going to chop off a 1-inch strip on the end, and I'm going to use that for my connectors. These will form tabs where you attach the accordion to the card base. The connector pieces, and I need 2 of them, are 2 3/4. And there are 2 of them, 2 3/4. Okay, and we're going to score this at 1 inch. Let me know in the comments if you got that project sheet today, and I hope it inspired you. I even had some photos. My son and I have been taking cooking classes together, which has been really fun. Last night's was actually a knife skills class, so we learned how to safely use those big chef knives and things and not chop off any appendages, and how to sharpen them and how to use them properly so we don't dull them, and then how to make a whole bunch of cuts, some of which I have never heard of before. I am scoring this down the whole length at a 1/2 inch, so basically scoring it in half, and I'm going to do that with the other one as well. And we took basil and we did chiffonade with it, which is where you roll the basil up and then you slice it into little thin bits, because we were making bruschetta. And we chopped up tomatoes, we julienned and diced and did paisano and all sorts of different cuts. Okay, we got those cut, and let's go ahead And here's those sizes right here. Thank you so much, Mary. There's those pieces. All right, let's take that down. All right. I think we can start doing a little bit of assembly. So we're going to start by folding our card base. Here's not my nicest bone folder. It's got some red ink on it from past stamping fun. But hey, matches my nails, and we're doing red and black tonight. So hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So this is the gatefold portion of our gatefold accordion. So it's like a gate, right? It opens up like that. If you can see that black on black there, I gotta get it in the light just right. There we go. And now we're gonna fold this. Oh, it would have been really smart if I'd printed out that tutorial that I sent you guys to do that free project sheet. But I will wing it. So this one is gonna be a mountain fold. This next one is going to be a valley fold. The next one is also going to be a valley fold. And the last one is going to be a mountain fold. So it's going to look like that. This is the accordion piece. Of course, we want to crease it all really well so that it moves nicely with our card. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. I think I scored this wrong. All right. Hold on. That something looks off to me there. Something does not look right. I don't know if I didn't cut it the right length, if I messed up my scoring lines. Something looks goofy. I'm going to cut a new one. We cannot ruin our beautiful card. Now I can still use that scrap for die cutting labels or things out of, but I don't want to mess up this card. So I'm going to redo this. It looked uneven to me. It should be even sections, 10 and 5/8. Let's pay attention, Susan. I think I scored it at 10 and 3/8. I think that's what I did. 10 and 5/8. Yup. I think I cut it the wrong length. All right. Do over. 10 and 5/8. All right. By 3. And I'm going to bring in the scoring tool and score this. All right, ignore what's on here. This is from another project, but that's all right. We're gonna go with 2 and 1/8, sorry, 2 and 1/8, 4 and 1/4, 6 and 3/8, 1, 2, 3, 6 and 3/8, and 8 and 1/2. All right, that is looking more even to me. That is looking better. So sorry, friends. All right, let's, you got the project sheet? Woohoo! Don't worry, in the project sheet, it is correct. All right, so we've got that. Is that the right way? Yeah, mountain fold, then a valley fold, then another valley fold, and the last one is a mountain fold. You're left-handed, Colette, so you go from the bottom up so you can see. Yeah, good plan. Got to go with what works, right? I'm just going to crease. See, all of these should be exactly the same width, and mine were not on the other one because I think I cut it at 10 and 3/8 instead of 10 and 5/8. Oops, 10 and 5/8, 3 by 10 and 5/8. Okay, so these are going to go together like this. Really don't know if you can see that. Okay, there, I think you can, there. But we need to have something to connect this to glue this to, right? This needs to be connected to this. So that's where these little pieces come in. Now again, the original card we got from Carol Helms, this piece was longer, 1/2 inch longer on each side, and then with the paper trimmer it was cut down, and then those chunks were taken out. We're going to just add them as separate pieces. So I've got these scored down the center. I'm going to crease these like so. And I just happen to have my tear and tape still sitting here from last night because I forget to put things away. Please tell me I'm not the only one that forgets to put things away because, oh my goodness, I'm terrible. All right, I'm looking at my things, so I do it right. So these make little, I think of them as L brackets. I used to work in office furniture, believe it or not. I helped, would design people's office spaces. And we used L brackets to put the desk together. So this is going to attach here to the side of our card, and then we'll attach that accordion piece to that. So I'm just going to put some tear and tape on here. Tear and tape is our strongest adhesive, and I do not want these falling off or my whole card's going to come apart, right? However, you could also use liquid glue or some other strong adhesive. All right, so I've got those done, and let's find our, take your pick tool here, pull off that tear and tape. So I've got that L bracket, I've got a sticky side here that I'm going to attach to the inside of the gatefold, right? And I'm attaching it about in the center. I'm an eyeballer. I just kind of look and see if it's right. If you're nervous about that, you could use a grid paper. In fact, we'll be using a grid paper here, maybe, if I have one still. I had it Saturday night. All right, so we've got that. You see how that's attached there to the side now? And we're going to do the same with this one, but the opposite way, right? You want the tear and tape on the outside, and that outside will then be folded flat and connected to the inside. Okay, so I'm going to just fold that up, line it up. It's a little harder with the black because it pretty much disappears when it's on there. Okay, so now I have this card base. I'm going to tilt it up like this so you can see, with these two flat sections that I can attach this to. Okay, now don't worry about that seam because we're gonna cover that up with some designer paper. In fact, we could do that right now, actually. So I'm thinking of these on the front, right here and here. They are directional, so I'm gonna not have my flowers be upside down. Thank you very much. So that's pretty, isn't it? You guys like that? I like that. Let's do it. All right, so I'm just gonna flip this whole thing. So the inside, I'm gonna flip down. So I've got the back of the card facing up. It's just a little easier for me to get these stuck on and get the tabs out of the way by having it this direction. So let's go ahead and shove some stuff out. Shove some stuff out of the way. All right, woo, here we go. Sticky, sticky. That's the whole idea. So this piece is, you guys helped me cut this. It was 2 inches by 5 3/8. And that's going to go on one of the gatefolds. It's actually the left-handed gatefold. And then we're going to stick this one on the other one. All right. Let's get it on there. Okay. Paula had some difficulties getting her accordion part straight. Okay, good to know, Paula. Thanks for letting me know that. We'll take some extra care with that tonight and see if we can come up with a solution there. Okay, so we've got that. Now, on the inside of our card here, I'm kind of thinking of doing this in the main part and the black over on the sides. Let's try a couple things. I want to see what it would look like to have a layer behind this. So if I cut this designer series paper 4 by 5 1/4, let's try that. 4 by 5 1/4. And if I cut a layer for that, that is just 1/8 of an inch bigger, so it'd be 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Oh, my left-handers are saying they smear their ink. Darn it. That is not fun. Okay, and then we're going to go 4 1/8. Okay. All right. And so this is just going to layer right behind here, and it's just going to give us this little extra pop of red inside. How fun is that? And then let me think about this really quick. So the designer paper on the inside gatefold is 2 by 5 3/8, but I could change that. All right, where is my other pattern? I'm so good at losing things. Oh my goodness, here it is, found it. All right, so this, all right, Mary, I'm changing the rules. Don't you love it when I do this? I am going to cut this at 5 1/4. So I'm changing the measurements a little bit. 5 1/4 by 1 7/8. And I need 2 of those. And I'm making them a little bit smaller, 1/8 of an inch smaller, because I'm going to add a layer of Poppy Parade behind them too. Don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. All right, so let's go ahead and see. What the heck are you? You were the right, oh, that's the right length already. I love when that happens. All right, but I'm probably going to need a little bit more than I have here, right? This is... Oh, no, this is going to be perfect. All right, 2 inches. Oh, I love it when the measurements cooperate and come out, right? All right, this is Poppy Parade. Poppy Parade cardstock. How is Poppy Parade different than Real Red? Real Red is more of a true red. Poppy Parade has a little bit of oranginess to it. Reminds me of those bright tulips that happen in the spring. And so that's going to give us just that little extra pop of red. Again, this would be optional, but I think it's fun. Okay, so I think we can stick all these bits down. Let's move our paper trimmer out of the way. And let's commit. All right, let's go ahead and... Oh, found it. It's right here. Did you guys see it? Did you see it sticking back there? Take a sip, everyone. Cheers. We found it. My water is still sparkling. Yay. All right, let's take all of these off, and I'm going to stick the Poppy Parade bits down first. And... okay. Let's put this right here. I don't know, it's kind of fun to do something super colorful on these kind of dreary winter days. It was sunny here today for a while, but very cold here in Minnesota today. However, it got up to 11 degrees, so that was good, but it was windy, so it didn't feel like 11 degrees. It felt a lot colder than that. So let's pop this on. Okay, and then this one right here. Okay, there we go. You do like the Poppy Parade behind the DSP. It makes it pop. Yeah, I agree with you. All right, there we go. And now we can go ahead and put our designer series paper. Again, this is called Mixed Media Florals. You can see the other side is actually a petal pink stripe, totally different than the front, which is nice because then you've got options, right? So that other side would be great for like Easter cards or springy cards. All right, got that down, and let's go ahead and stick these down. I do think this side, the blue floral here, would also be pretty with the black because it's got the black outline. I just particularly like that pop of red that's in this pattern here. Okay, and let's stick this down. Something very elegant about black and red. Oh, you got up to 3 degrees today. Wow, Annie, where are you at? It's supposed to be warmer here tomorrow. I think we're going to be in the 20s, and we've got some snow coming this weekend. What a surprise. All right. All right, so we've got that. Now this is going to go on the inside, but I want to go ahead and put on my panels for this. So, what are those going to be, Susan? Well, I don't know. My list here says that accordion designer paper is 4 panels that are 2 by 2 and 7/8, but I actually need a 5th panel for my greeting. So let me grab that poppy parade. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a little poppy parade and some basic white here. I thought I had a piece of basic white at the ready, but no, that's all right. And I do have several bazillion scraps of basic white. I don't know why I'm grabbing a whole sheet. Hang on, let's not be silly here. Oh, forget it. I'm gonna grab a whole sheet. I've been doing a lot of creating. I guess I used up my stack that was over there. So I think I'm gonna do this measurement here in Poppy Parade, and then I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch smaller for the layers. Oh! All right, this is gonna be a thicker card because I'm doing lots of layers, but it's gonna be a wow. So I'm cool with that. All right, what are you doing, Sue? 2 7/8 by 2. Let's try this. 2 7/8. 2 7/8 by 2. And I want 5 of these. One for the middle, too. All right. If you're making cards and they're kind of a little blah and they need a little something. Do you know what I mean? Gems are great for that. But another thing is to try a color behind a layer underneath your designer paper or your main piece or whatever, and pick something that will pick up one of the colors in your designer paper. All right, so I got 4 out of that. That's a start, but I need 1 more. So what do you want to measure? You want to be not long enough, all right? Or is that long enough? Nope, not quite. All right, so we're going to cut you at 2 inches. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. It looked really skinny. Oh, gosh. All right, 2 7/8. Okay, fantastic. All right, and then this middle bit. Oh, serious, Susan, you've got to have some white cardstock here. Come on. Maybe here. This looks to be near the mark. Yeah, there we go. All right, so these were all. Let's do stamping math. Ooh, who loves their stamping math? -14 in Alberta. Oh, yeah, that's cold. So this is 2 by 2 7/8, and I need to go down 1/8 of an inch. So I have to talk the math out. So it's going to be 2 3/4. 2 3/4 by 1 7/8. All right. Again, you do not need to do this. You could skip the red layer and just go without it. We can see that red's going to give us a nice little pop there. Okay, so we got our white bit, and now the rest are going to be designer paper. And I'm going to do 2 of them this pattern and 2 of them black. So let's find some of this. How white are you? Oh, perfect. So remind me what I said again. They were, it's going to be 2 3/4 by 1 7/8, and I need 2 of them. Stamping math. I'm really bad at math, but card making math, well, that's something different. That's important. I'm good at that math. All right, so we've got those layered up, and then we've got our last 2 here, which are going to be in the black floral. It's going to be so pretty. Okay, so 2 7/8. That's not 2 7/8, Sue. Okay, wait. Is that right? No, it's 2 3/4. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's already 2 3/4. Wow, beautiful. 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. Oh, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, got it. Let's put it all together. Then we're gonna do the fun part, which is decorating. And with these happy bright colors, our decorating will be a pretty easy job, I think. It will be kind of at a minimum. So let's go ahead and I think I might want to stamp on this before I stick it on. So I'm not going to stick that one on yet. I am going to stick on the layer though. I can totally do that. All right. Let's stick that right in there, and let's go all the way across here. All right, here we go. Yeah, so Stampin' Up, like I said, they dropped some new celebration choices today. So right now, if you go in, so let's say you go in and you order this suite of products, and you're going to earn some freebies then. If your order is $60 before tax and shipping, you can pick a level 1 item. And they just added 11 more choices for level 1. Things from the annual catalog and the mini catalog. Okay, we got that stuck on. Yay. And then they also added some new items that are going to be retiring. They're letting us know that some things are retiring, and they put them on sale. Yay. I love a good sale, especially on my crafting stuff. All right, so we're going to pop this right in here. Got one more. So I placed an order today. Now, demonstrators today got to do a pre-order for new online exclusives that will be available to customers in March. In fact, people that want to purchase the starter kit can add those products to their starter kit right now. Okay, these guys are going to go right here. These guys. These guys. And you could change it up. You could put those on the end, but just keep in mind what's on the front, because the ones on the end are going to show on the front. Well, this one is. Okay, and then I'm going to do the black. I hope we like it. I think we will. All right. Stick that on right there. All right, so this is going to be attaching to the center of our card, and these wings will be attaching to these tabs. We'll fold the tabs in and stick those on. We're going to go ahead and put our tear and tape on those tabs right now. It's a lot easier to do it now before we add the accordion piece to the center. Okay. There we go, another one right here. Well, Janine's here. Janine's good at math all the time, not just card math, like all the math. All right, there we go. And then this is where you might want to get Stampin' Up! Grid paper. I had it here Saturday, and then I kind of had to clear a space. Yeah, I don't know what I do with it, so that's okay. I'm going to use this. I'll kind of use this. So I'm just centering this at 6, and there's center right there. And I just want to stick this on about in the center of the card. I want to make sure it's straight. Well, I'm not straight. So I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on the back here. I am using standard adhesive because I'm going to be putting, attaching the 2 side wings with tear and tape. Oh, I should have my glass mat. I don't know. It's downstairs right now, actually. I was using it down there for something. So, and then before I stick this on, I want to make sure that I'm covering up those tabs. They're not going to show, right? So I'm just folding this back to say, make sure I'm just a hair above them, so that looks good. and go ahead and just press down on that. Okay, so that is now attached to the middle. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. And now we can attach these pieces. Now, they don't attach out here. You maybe think that I originally thought, oh, they did attach out there. They don't. They're going to extend beyond about an inch on each side. Otherwise, it won't fold up properly. Okay, so let's take your pick tool, and we're going to pull off our turn tape, and you're going to fold that tab back so the sticky is face up, and just flatten that out. Okay, so it's extending about an inch beyond. And then do the same here. Okay, whoops, sticking to me. Static cling. Lots of static in my house right now. And then I'm going to stick that down. Okay, so you can see they both stick over. Oops, stop. Take your pick tool, keeps trying to join the fun. Now this is going to collapse in, and this is going to go on top, and that's how it goes together. Now, if it's a little bit stiff, that's okay. You're going to get your bone folder in here and just give everything a nice sharp crease, because we got I've added a lot of layers to this card. And just crease everything down so that all accordion folds together nicely. Now we're going to want to decorate this, right? So we've got our stamp set. Let's see. Just slightly buried. I think it's right here, right here, right here, right here. All right, so we've got some options here. Now, we're not going to use this. Well, we could actually. I was thinking we couldn't use that big banner, but we can, because this part can extend beyond. But it's got some other cool dies in here, so I think actually we'll use one of these. So for our greeting, I mean, look, we've got this one. It's got like that little detail on the edge. We've got this one. We've got this one, which is a fun shape, and then this small one here. So lots to choose from. What do we want to say? Okay, so options are, thank you, your kindness made my day. For a great friend, I'm so glad we're friends. Or for a great friend, you're pretty wonderful. Thank you, you're pretty wonderful. Happy anniversary, you're pretty wonderful. With sympathy, just a note to let you know you're on my mind. So we've got some options there. We are a little bit limited in width for the inside sentiment. All right. So let's see. Oh, I got way behind. You have this die set, Gloria. I know, isn't it cool? I mean, this banner is the bomb. It is so cool. Okay, so what sentiment do we want to do, guys? I am leaning towards, now in this one, I did for a great friend, and then on the inside, which on this card is on the back, I did you're pretty wonderful. That's good. Thank you is always good too, right? Sympathy, this seems a little, maybe a little too colorful for sympathy. What do you guys think? Seems like, doesn't seem like quite the right feel. You could. It's up to you. You could. All right. If I did, let me just grab my, if I did for a great friend, where is that one at? Oh, you kindness made my day. For a great friend, it's right here. I'm just looking to see what die that would go with. Looks like that would fit beautifully right in there. That's very cool. And then on the inside, you're pretty wonderful. Would that fit? Ooh, that fit. That would just fit on there, just barely. All right, let's do it. I hope you guys are okay with that. We're going to do for a great friend, you're pretty wonderful. Okay, so let's grab. I mean, I would like getting, you know, like who wouldn't like getting that in the mail, right? You're pretty wonderful. We don't get to hear that enough in our lives, right? And then this one, let's get a little bit bigger. Oh no, it will fit on this block too. Okay, you're pretty wonderful. And then I'm going to get black ink. Although you could do Poppy Parade, that would totally be an option. I'm going to do black. You're Pretty Wonderful. So I'm just going to load that up here. Now the black ink is the Memento Tuxedo Black, and it is a felt pad. So you do want to do more of like a, like sounds like someone is knocking on your door, basically. Your dog might be getting alarmed. All right, is this going to fit? It doesn't look like it fits now. Oh yeah, it just barely fits. I like it. All right, and then I need a scrap. Just a little scrap of white. Got boatloads of scraps of white. All right, here we go. Just was looking in the wrong place earlier. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp For a Great Friend. Just going to pop it right in the middle, and then I'm going to die cut it because these, look, I stamped it crooked. That's okay, because then I can put the die on there and I can cut the die crooked, and then my words are straight. Easy fix, right? Let's, okay, we need to clean this off here. And let's cover the black ink up before I have a little inky disaster. And I have an idea. You guys can vote and see if you like this. I'm going to cut this too, and we can decide if we want to layer those two together or not. It might look cool. It might be too much. We'll see. We'll see what we think. This can actually go ahead and be stuck in because that is all done. So let's bring this over here. Put that right there. You're pretty wonderful. You guys are pretty wonderful. And then the greeting is going to go on the side. And it is, we've added so many layers here. It is a thicker card. The Country Hive sells these little letter buddies. It's a way to tell if your handmade card is going to need extra postage. This one is definitely going to need it, right? Because I added all those cardstock layers on the inside, I would be putting 2 stamps on this. And it is okay, friends. It is okay to put 2 stamps on a card because you just put a lot of time and effort into that, and it's worth it. All right. Obviously, if you're doing your Christmas cards and sending out like 100, yeah, maybe not, but all right, let's bring in the die cutting machine here and finish up our card. All right. What paper am I using, Bonnie? I am using the Mixed Media Florals, and it is stunning. It's available online on the Stampin' Up! Website. It's an online exclusive. All right, we're going to grab this, and we're going to put our die in. Remember, I stamped it crooked on accident, so I will be putting the die crooked so that it will be straight, if that makes any kind of sense at all. It's totally worth 2 stamps, right, Carol? I mean, oh my gosh. It's totally worth it. Totally worth it. All right, I'm going to stick that down. Is that straight? I cannot tell. I think I'm crooked. All right, let's slide this whole business somewhere else. Okay, how about over there? That works. All right, let's send it through, guys. Let's grab the top plate and crank this through. Oh, look at Mary. She's just on it. She's got all the product numbers at her fingertips. Thank you for all you do, Mary. We do appreciate you. You're awesome. She's so fast. Like, I even mention a product and boom, she's got it up there. It's incredible. All right, let's go ahead and pull these off here and see what we've got. Okay, so can you see that fun detail? This is, again, the mixed media, no, what's it called? Mixed label bundle. Super cool. I love label dies because I use them on like every card. So I like to have, you know, more than the same ones on every card. I like to have a nice variety. All right, so we're gonna decide if we like this or not. This is where you guys come in. So we want to decide, do we want to layer these 2 labels? It might be too much, I don't know. Of course we would have dimensionals there. Or do you want to just do this? Let me know in the comments, layer or no layer? Yes or no? Layer or no layer? Okay, I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this because either way, I'm going to put dimensionals on that. could do this in black. Could do that label in black. Why is it so thick? Oh, you know what? I think I cut 2 of them accidentally. It's super thick. All right, let's grab some. Lots of snow and more is falling where Lisa lives. Layer, no layer, no layer. Some like it with, some like it without. All right, well, let me... For a great friend. Oops, for a great friend. Of course, we can add some gems there and sparkle it up. So, let's see. No layer. Love the style. Okay. I think we're leading more towards no layer. All right, good to know. I am going to bring out now, we could die cut a little leaf and stick that coming out of there. That might be kind of fun. Let's grab some gems. I'm going to take these guys off here. No layer, Poppy Parade layer. Please send the snow my way. Most of your cards are too stamp worthy, right? Know your worth, friends. Know your worth. It is totally worth it to just bring so much joy into people's lives, right? All right, I'm seeing more no layers, so we're going to go no layer. And so I'm going to grab, oh my gosh, total chaos in this drawer. Hang on. I'm looking for sparkly things. All right. Sparkly gems. That sounds like sparkly things, right? These come in gold and black and silver. I've used all the silver. I've used almost all the gold. I do have some of the black left, and this one's perfect for the black. So let's see what these look like. There's big, there's small. I'm going to gravitate towards the small here and pop that on right here. 8 inches of snow and another 8 to fall before tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're supposed to get 3 to 5 on Saturday, I think, here in Minnesota. In the Twin City area. Might be getting more up north. Those are too big. I don't like them on the ends. Let's try it down here. That's better. Do one below and one above. Try that. No. Don't worry, I'll get there. It just takes me a while. I know what I like when I see it. Anyone else like that? Just keep playing. One more little one. Let's try 3 across the bottom. I like that. All right, there we go. Let's pull this aside. I really want to add a bow on there. I've used every, oh wait, I do have some white ribbon. I don't have any black ribbon right now, do I? Not sure if I'm going to like the ribbon, but let's try it. Oh, how late is it? Oh gosh, I gotta go. You guys have to go. Yes, you got the project sheet. Yay! Okay, awesome. All right. Lisa is in Montana, and they're getting socked in with snow. All right, let's go ahead and cut this. Oh, don't look, everyone. I'm using my ribbon scissors to cut plastic. Naughty! Goodness. I'm just going to try. No ribbon. Arlene says no ribbon. I'm just going to try it, Arlene. If we don't like it, we don't have to do it. Okay. Let's twist this right here. There we go. There is what it would look like with a bow. Just saying. We could do it. That's not my greatest bow. I'm going to do another bow while you guys say yes or no on the bow. Yes or no on the bow. For any team members that are watching, what is this? Today's Tuesday. Remember, we have our team live on Thursday, and it is going to be a box party. I've overnighted some of the brand new online exclusives to do one of our team box parties. So make sure I'll be sending out that private link on Tuesday. No ribbon. Yes, bow. Some of you like the bow, some of you don't. Could even do it here. I kind of like it at a rakish angle. No, yes, no, no, yes. Oh, we're very torn on the bow. We're very torn on the bow. I'm gonna stick it on there. I'm gonna stick it on there. It's optional. It's totally optional. Yes, no. All right, let's go ahead and stick that on. You love snow, you don't get enough of it. So a couple people are saying on the card thickness that you can also use your, I don't know if I like it at an angle. Hang on. I think I liked it better straight on. Let me just, oh, maybe it has to go there now because my darn glue dot doesn't want to come with me. Hang on. Gonna trim it a little shorter. I love short bows. I don't know why. It's a weird thing to love, Sue, but all right, you got to come off of there, glue dot. You're not allowed to stay. All right, don't use your your ribbon scissors for that, Susan. Oh my goodness, what is even happening here tonight? Craziness. Craziness. On the back under the dots. I think maybe up here at the top is what I was thinking. Pop it right there. All right, we're just going to pop that little sweet bow on there, but you don't have to. Totally optional, right? All right, there we have our card. I'm going to bring in the dimensions, sort of. These are, in general, the dimensions. We did add some extra layers to this one. We layered up these pieces. We did 5 of them, and we layered them up. So let's slide that down. Just how's that, guys? Can you get a screenshot of that one? A red ribbon. Oh, red ribbon would be fun. Or a black ribbon would also be fun. No, 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 not at the top. There we go. Go ahead and take a screenshot, everyone. And awesome. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Again, if you subscribe to my email, suestanfield.com, you're going to get the project sheet to make this card. Actually, it'll be this version, though, without so many crazy layers, but the same fun look. So let's go ahead and make that go away. And I'm going to switch to this camera. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for helping me design that card. And thank you for making and sending handmade cards. You are absolutely making the world a kinder place, and I appreciate you all so much. You are amazing. Take care. Have a great evening. I'll be back Thursday night at 7:30 Central Time for another creative video. And mark your calendars that Crafternoon in February is going to take place on Saturday, February 15th at 3 p.m. Central Time. Got a new fold. I can't wait to show you. Yay! So see you then, friends. Take care. Bye-bye.